right, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Donna Denise Walker. This evening, I had an amazing interview set up. It's the end of the week, and I was going to interview Edwin Lewis. But Edwin Lewis is an extremely busy guy, so we had to reschedule. I mean, we were literally setting up. I have my studio set up and everything, which I'm kind of glad. Well, no, I'm sad that it didn't work, but I'm glad that I'm able to reschedule. And the reason for that is this: I was doing it through StreamYard, and the sound wasn't working right. Everything was going wrong. It probably would have been a hot mess. So anyway, we're rescheduling for another time, and I'll keep you guys posted on when we're actually going to do that interview. And and also too, normally I'm cooking around this time and everything. So sorry about that. But I'm staying on a little bit. If you guys have any questions for me, I'll definitely go ahead and answer it. As always, I'm trying to get those numbers up there. So if you could do me a good favor, if you could just go ahead and share this video, subscribe and like it if this is your first time being here. I'm really I'm a little disappointed in the sense that we he wasn't able to do the interview, but I get it. I get it. Actually, I could tell you a little bit about him if you guys are willing to listen. His name is Edwin Lewis, and he has some amazing movies because I did a little research because I was ready for him and everything. And I've been working on this just to do the interview with him all day long. So he's Cottonwood Productions, and they produce movies like The Return. And hey, how are you doing? Thank you for coming on here live with me. Uh, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? So, um, yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited because we've rescheduled, but I'm a little disappointed because we were supposed to do the interview this evening. But you know what? I understand. He's actually doing something really good. There's this program called Paper to Film, and it teaches children from the ages, I think, from middle school all the way up to high school, the ins and outs of film production. So hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm glad you're okay. So he teaches. So it's Paper to Film, and it's by Saheed. Saheed Wright, and I actually had him on the show. And so he's actually doing something for them. So he kind of tugged at my heart. He was like, I don't know, what should I do here? He called me in to film, and so I get it. I understand. But I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about him. I don't know when we're going to reschedule, so I don't want to tell you when. I do have something scheduled for next week. Cross my fingers. I hope it goes down. But I'll tell you about that in a second. But we could still do a poll tonight. Oh, you guys already came on here before we could do the poll. But it's give you. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. So people just do the horriblest things. They say the horriblest things. Um, there we go. All right. Anyway, some people just say the horriblest things. I don't know. So anyway, the guy is named Edwin Lewis, and Edwin Lewis. Uh, okay. All right. Let me just. I did this. I was told that I needed to ignore trolls and people doing the most horrible things on here. So, oh my God. Hold on for a second. and then I'm gonna tell you about him. So, okay, super chat for real. Hi, no chat. Okay, how are you? I am from. Hi, I'm from Turkey. Dion. Okay, good, good. We got some good people on here. We got some good people on here. Oh, so I'm gonna revert a little bit. So the last time I came on here was like in the middle of the night, and I was asking a question about something completely different. And somebody put some craziness on there. And I'm like, what is in the world? And so I wind up responding to it, and I shouldn't have. I should have not. And so I went on earlier and I asked a question about should you respond to people like that. And the biggest advice was given is you should ignore them, you should report them, and you should keep it moving and don't acknowledge them. I'm doing that. So, and I'm about to tell you about my guest that didn't make it on. I wish he did. His name is Edwin Lewis. He's from Cottonwood Production. And he did movies like The Return, Grey Hood, Like Daddy. He also speaks about domestic violence, which I think is a really good thing. And so there's that. So, which is really, really something that I thought was really good. So I wanted to talk to him about all of that. One of the polls, because I'm about to, can I do, how do, okay, how to do this? I think I could do a poll. And the poll, and I should have asked this, this doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is. Okay. What movie would you prefer to watch? And what type of movie would you prefer to watch? And I'm gonna put action, uh, drama. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. Action, drama. What else? What else is another one? Action, drama, comedy. Why is okay? I didn't even feel in. Okay. And what else? Action, drama, comedy. What is another one? A thriller. I wish I would have put that up before I went live. Okay, so it's a start poll. All right, so let me know what type of movie would you prefer to watch? Would you prefer an action, drama, or comedy? And I really wish that I could have had him on today because that was one of the questions, and I had a poll going on, and I had the poll going on way before he was supposed to come on, and people were answering that. So if you want to, I don't know if you can go back and go to it or go and click on it and go to it, but let me know. So far, somebody said comedy, so that's like one vote for comedy. Oh gosh. So anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope that you're having a blessed one. Let me read the chat and see what you guys are saying. Some person said something. I don't know what they were saying, but it was kind of crazy. Uh, okay, so some people, what's up? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? They're from India. What's up, India? Oh, I love it. India comes on here all the time. How are you? I'm doing good. I wish that I was able to interview my special host that was supposed to come on this evening. His name is Edwin Lewis. Guys, look him up. He is an amazing guy. Right now, he is the reason why he couldn't do the interview is because he is giving back to the community. He's working he is filming for a nonprofit called Paper to Film, where they teach kids from middle school to high school the ins and out of how to produce a movie. And I actually helped out a couple of times with that as well. Somebody said hi, hi, hi. And then there was some messages retracted, thank goodness. And so he was supposed to come on tonight, so you guys look him up. And he's got a couple of movies out there, and he wanted to talk about a movie that he's getting ready to do. And then he also mentioned he was talking to another guy that was interviewing him. I should have went if I known that he was filming on site. I should have went on site so I can go ahead and interview. So, and I wonder what movie they're gonna do. So, Paper to Film. Let me tell you guys about Paper to Film since we're on here. Yvette. Oh, I just got a text from my kids saying, "Mom, I love you. I love you too, Bubbles." So anyway, I know I'm all over the map. I'm drinking my concoction, which is cream and Coca-Cola. Both of them are zero, and it is good. And I got some emails that people have tried it, and then you guys put a bunch of other stuff in it too, like caramel and all the other stuff. So, Paper to Film is a really good organization. He's been doing it forever and a day, and I've been part of it. My husband has been part of it. Basically, what they do is they teach the kids, like I said before, the ins and outs of literally how to make a film. So children who are inspired to do that, they teach them how to write the script. They teach them how to all the behind the scenes of the script to get everything ready. They teach them how to look out for locations because you have to look out for locations. What else? They teach them the different job aspects of putting on a movie, and they do all of that, and at the end of it they actually produce a movie, and then they have a premiere for the kids. The kids come up, they get them like one year I think they did limousines and red carpet. I host the red carpet one year. Some other people host the red carpet. So I don't know. I might have to put my hand in the hat again to host it. So it's really good. I've actually had Larry Sahid Wright come on and talk about it a little bit, and he had a movie that he just did called it was a short, which I was in it, and it was a community movie, so it's not something that's out on the mainstream or anything else like that, but it was the Ella Baker story. So if you don't know who she is, you guys go ahead and look her up. I played Betty Shabazz in the movie, which is uh, uh, Malcolm X's wife. So I played Betty Shabazz. So I loved it. So I had like a little monologue speech, which was really cool. So yeah, I'm sorry guys. I was really expecting to come on here and have an interview with a really amazing friend of mine. But he's doing amazing stuff right now. And so I said, well, go ahead and do what you want to do. And I'll be back here and I'm going to do what I got to do. So there's that. I am cooking dinner tonight. So normally I'm cooking with you guys. It's not a cooking show, but I do like to cook. And I'm making beans and beans and smoked turkey. So that's what we're having tonight for dinner. So that's that and everything. Oh, guys, I am a little disappointed that I didn't have a chance to interview him, but you know, it's cool. We will have him back on. But next week, I did tell you guys about next week. So finger crossed. I hope this doesn't happen again next week. And I'll be sitting on here talking to you guys again. But do you guys remember me suggesting a series that is streaming on Tubi TV called Decisions Are Never Black and White? And I was telling you guys to watch it and then come back and tell me which episode did you like. Well, the film, the guy who does the relationship coach, the guy that plays the relationship coach in it, Ken Canyon, Well, I reached out to him and I said, "Would you like to come on my show?" And he was like, "Sure." So hopefully that works out and he does come on the show. Um, and I keep saying show, my channel. Okay. If he does come on my channel, um, yeah, that's going to be amazing. And you guys always, when I ask you guys to send me like topics to talk about, you always send in matters of the heart. You always do that. And so I think it's perfect he's coming on. So whatever questions that you guys got, please like bring them. Please, please, please. I ask you, please, please bring them. And or if you just want to email them or if you want to leave it to this, if you're watching this another time and I'm not, it's not live, leave your comments on there. I will go back and check them out and everything else like that. I did really good. There was a couple of people who said some outrageous and off the cuff stuff. Like I'm like, what? I don't know you. But anyway, I did really good. All I did was delete them. I didn't react to them. Jesus loves you too. Thank you. You know what? Thank you. I needed that. That was a beautiful thing to say. You know, and by you putting that on, uh, let me see. Somebody put something really horrible again. Like, what is people? People just, you know, I honestly think people just, you know what? So we're going to revert a little bit, just a little bit. So, because of the comment that was made last night, I don't know what got into me. I got up at 1 o'clock in the night and I decided, foolish me, to do a live. I did my avatar because I was looking at my, I had my bonnet on, night clothes. And so I decided to go ahead and do a live. And this one person came on, and I'm not even going to give it any room to develop, say something that I thought was a little bit out there. And so I started going on YouTube and like, how do you deal with people who say stuff that they're saying? And one of the things that was put out there is that people enjoy reactions. So if they put something up there and they see that you respond to it, it's like, oh, they responded to my reaction. Unfortunately, some of the stuff that people put up there, I have to ask a question. Are you angry? Is everything okay with you? Because why? What is the purpose of that? You got somebody that's talking about positive vibes, people out there doing amazing stuff, talking to you in general, trying to uplift, and you jump on the live and you say the most outrageous and hateful thing. And I, for me, my lesson, I can only talk for me, my lesson is not to react to it, not to give it any legs or gravity for it to walk, because I'm gonna tell you what, it shows the character of the person who took that time to write. I mean, think about it. You strolling and you take the time to write the most outrageous stuff. It's crazy, but it's interesting and it kind of reflects on that person's personality. Yeah, misery loves company. They really do. So something going on with them. So, I'm not a religious person per se, but I'm a very spiritual person. I believe in God all day. And when that person said Jesus loves you, I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you for putting on there, because that's a beautiful thing. And when you say misery loves company, that is so true, because when you reflect and you react the same way they do, it kind of gives it wind, you know what I'm saying? So the best thing to do is just keep it moving, not, I really agree. I really have a nice day. Don't forget to pray. Jesus loves you. Oh, and you know what? I won't. I won't. I prayed before I actually came on here. I said, God, please give me grace to be able to do this interview, so I could tell folks about it. And I'm really honored that I happen to know somebody that back in the day when we talked about our dreams and goals that we wanted to do is actually doing what they said they would put forth. And I love to give people their flowers because it's motivation for me and it's motivation for you. Because if there's a project that you're trying to do and you think that it's unattainable for whatever reasons, it's good to listen to somebody else that has done it and they give advice on how to do it, because a lot of times people will do stuff but they don't want to give you advice. And I love to bring people on to say, hey, this is how I did it, this is what I'm doing. There was this one dude that I brought on an interview. I just did the replay of it earlier today. His name is, oh, I gotta say it slowly, Duran Dumas is his name, right? And he is an actor, uh, actor, director, producer, and he's been in over 64 movies. I didn't even know that because when I forget how it is that I caught up with him. He said, we know each other. I'm like, how do we know each other? Because no, we know each other. I was on TikTok and I was talking about how I wanted to lose weight and that it was so hard for me to lose weight. It is still hard for me to lose weight, y'all. That's a story in itself. Lord have mercy. Food is just so good. But Damas, is it? Yeah, Duran Damas, right? Duran Damas. I have to say it like that. Um, he came. He was like, I was like, yeah, I was looking. You're like in over 34. He was like, it's like 60, over 60 movies. I'm like, oh my gosh. And so he talked about how he started and how he got into it, and it was like such a. If I felt like a little kid listening to somebody read a story, like story time. I was like, because I haven't I've been in movies. I had small parts, but to me they're like the biggest parts ever. I played Betty Shabazz. I played somebody's mom. I love that. I play, and I also played I don't know what you, the money grabbing chick, I did that as well. I had fun doing that. And so I've always wanted to do things like write. I've always written and I always wanted to put my movie out there. But it just seems like financially things came up or whatever. So to listen to somebody say, listen, this is how I did it, it's such a pleasure. So anyway, I miss you too, Tara. How you doing? How you doing? I miss you. I keep going back to that comment that Jesus loves you. Oh my God, Jesus loves you and everybody on here. Oh my, I love that. That really gives me chills. It's gonna make me cry because that's the type of post I like to see. I mean, I'm really trying to get to 1,000, but if you are a person who reflects in negativity, then this is not the channel for you. And I say it with cringe because I don't want to turn away nobody because the system. I need every vote, every vote, every like, every subscribe. But if you're gonna come on here and be negative, I'm good. I'm good. Keep going. Go to that negative that gives you your free fuel. Not over here. So thank you for that. I miss you too. How have you been? What have you been up to? Oh my goodness. Oh, so guys, yeah, I'm kind of sad, but relieved in a sense, if it makes any sense to you guys. I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to do the interview that I planned for tonight. And he's going to check his schedule and he's going to see when he can actually do the interview. And I really am excited to have him to come onto the show because he's actually working on a Hollywood set, and I'm like, oh my God, really? And he's like, yeah. So, and he's a really humble dude too. He really is. So I'm really sad that I wasn't able to do the interview, but see, God does things for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this was not a good time to do it. Plus, he's helping the kids. He's on Paper to Film, which I told you guys about a couple of minutes ago. And I think that's a really good cause. So I was like, no, go ahead and do that. And best of luck to you. So hopefully we can reschedule soon. So please be on the lookout for that. But next week, uh, Ken. I hope that I'm able to get Ken Canyon. So he's a relationship coach. He's been on MTV. Let me look him up really fast so I can say the right things. I don't want to say the wrong things. So hold on. Ken. Look, I don't typed it in so many times it just comes up. You know what? I'm gonna look. I don't want you guys to see my messy desk, but I want to show you guys what he looks like. So don't mind the messy desk. Okay, you see it? You see him? That's him right there. Okay, his name is Ken Canyon. So okay, sorry about that. Good, you didn't see my messy desk. So his name is Ken Canyon, and Ken Canyon is he's okay. So it uh, he's a certified relationships and communication coach, which is really good because you guys be throwing me those relationship conversations like crazy. So I think that's really good. He's the founder of X Coach Ken, which has 3 million views on TikTok. So you go, boy. He's an author, and he MTV photo. He's an author, and he was on MTV, and he's known from how I know him because I didn't know that he did all that other stuff, which is amazing. I know him from watching uh, Decisions is never black. Excuse me, it's never black and white. I'm over here. Look, guys, thank you. Woo. You guys are amazing. You are. Ooh. Okay. So far. Let's get on this poll. Let's get on. I know I gotta be careful with what I say on here. Okay, let's look at the poll that's on the chat that was created. Let's get that straight. All right, so the poll is pretty cool right now because people are starting to answer it. Thank you. Got about a couple of votes on it. It says, what type of movie would you prefer to watch? Uh, uh, and I put a couple categories, but if you guys have any other categories, definitely go ahead and let a sister know. So there's action, there's drama, there's comedy, there's thriller. And about half of you guys like action. I love action. I love action. I like scary movies too. I really do. I can chill with a scary movie like it's going out of style. And for some reason I like watching a scary movie. This is gonna sound really bad. No, not really. I like watching a scary movie on a Monday evening. Like some people like watching it like in the weekend. I like the like when you finish your day and everything. That Monday, watch a scary movie. I know it's crazy, right? And I'll go ahead and watch it. So don't forget to hit the poll. All right. So there's what type of movie would you prefer to watch, and the categories I put because it only let me put a couple categories. It looks like, um, and so 50% of you guys said action, and I'm all there for the action, honey. I love action, drama. I like drama, but there's so much drama in this world. They gotta come correct with the drama. I can't. If it's drama, it's got to have a little bit twist in it. Has to be like a slight thriller to it or something like that. I love comedy. I especially some gut wrenching comedy that makes you laugh so hard that you start crying. Start coming out your nose type of comedy. That's for me. I'm all for that. And like I told you guys before, I love thriller. And the other categories that I couldn't put on there was horror and stuff like that. To be honest with you, and sci-fi. I love sci-fi. Sci-fi to be honest with you, I'd rather watch a sci-fi before I watch anything else. I love sci-fi. So far, you guys, I don't have sci-fi on here, but if you like sci-fi, put it in the chat. Let me know, and Let me know why you like sci-fi. Uh, Thriller, 25% of you guys, I'd come up with these. Oh, I see how. Nobody said drama. I told you, drama is too much. I gotta be in the mood for drama. I don't want to be depressed after I watch a movie. Remember that movie called Marley and Me? Um, it's a real story. It was about this newspaper guy who had a dog, and basically the dog he didn't want any animals, but then he's got this dog, and he had kids, and they grew up with a dog, and at the end the dog um, passed. Okay, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube, and so I don't know if it was a Disney movie or what it was. This back when people were like, hanging out at the movie theaters like crazy. They kind of is getting back to it, but not as much as it was back in the day. And I took my son, who was young at the time, and I took my son, and I took my 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 niece to it, right? And they were so excited about it, and we sat there. I was with my sister, my niece, my son, and at the end of it, the two kids looked at me. They were like, "What? Why did you bring us? The dog died, and unalive. The dog was unalive at the end. Like, this was sad. It was like really sad. I don't like dramas. I don't. But I'm curious to know more what you guys think. So far it's staying the same. Comedy is like, but not many. You guys check out the poll. Do the poll. I'm curious to know what more people think. I'm curious. I wish I can click on it so you guys can see this. Who did this? Colton Denshin, Colton Denshin. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Colton, Denshin is what it says. And it says, I really agree. Have a really nice day. Don't forget Jesus loves you. Oh, I wish I could just put that up and just so everybody can see that Jesus, oh, that is so beautiful. I'm not a very religious person. I'm gonna stop saying that I'm not religious. Stop. I'm a very spiritual person, and I really feel like God has a big presence on us. So I will mention that from time to time too. And I love stuff like that. That was such a beautiful comment on there. And I like the fact that they put that into the chat too. And I think that it discouraged some other statements that might have went in there that was kind of, kind of crazy and everything. So, yeah. So my guest didn't come on tonight. I'm a little sad about that. But hey, hopefully, we can get our schedules together. His people can talk to me because I ain't got no people right now. His people can talk to me. We can go ahead and reschedule. And hopefully I'll be able to chat that up. But I have one more interview left, other than this, one that we need to reschedule. And that's next week on Wednesday. And it's Ken Canyon. And he is a relationship coach. And I got some questions for him because you guys, and I think I'm just going to like scoop out all the questions, the recent questions about matters of the heart. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Plus, I think Edwin wanted to send me a list of questions he wanted me to ask him. This is so good. Remember that show, Laverne and Shirley? And she used to do the Pepsi and milk. And when I saw that, I tried it. I loved it. Fell in love with it. Got very depressed because I couldn't really do Pepsi anymore because of the sugar content in it. And when they started doing Coke Zero, and then I got the creamer that is zero, honey, that's all she wrote. All right, so far, let's go ahead and check this poll again. The poll is pretty much the same. So, all right, guys. Yeah. What time is it? I'm trying to do the whole hour. I really am. I'm trying to do better with the hour and stuff like that. But um, I have a lot going on the rest of November, so I'm going to take this opportunity and tell you guys about it. I did have the young ladies come on. I pinned that to my like, I don't know what you guys call it. What do you guys call it? It's, I guess it's the wall of your YouTube page. I pinned it to the wall of my YouTube page, and I had the ladies come on and they talked about beauty is me and self esteem and why self esteem is really important. And I love the subject with them. So, some of the models from Beauty is Me is actually going to come on the show. So, I said I had one more interview, but actually, I forgot about them. I do have them coming on, and I think they're going to be coming on sometime. I think it's next Thursday that they're scheduled. Don't hit the notification bell, just hit the notification bell. And I really enjoyed having them on. I think it's really encouraging, especially for women in general. You know, sometimes um, there was a she's told a story of I don't know if it's a statement or a comment. I don't know what you call it, whatever. But one of the ladies that were on, she was a doctor, and she was saying that she was also the creator behind Beauty is Me. And if you guys would like to know what Beauty is Me is about, I'll tell you that in just a second. Actually, I'll give the link for it, and you guys can just kind of click onto the link. I'll put it in the chat. But one of the comments was made is that the young lady said that she loved the concept of Beauty is Me because basically it just makes, it's a self-esteem up, building up. It teaches them business. It teaches them how to feel good about yourself. They also do this event that travels all over, and eventually it's coming. Well, it eventually November 16th is actually coming to Raleigh, North Carolina. But the comment that the girl made, and I talked about it on my last live, and I thought it was like touching to me, is that the young lady said that nobody's ever told her that she was beautiful. And I was like, that melts my heart because, you know, when you're young, the most encouraging thing that we can do is tell our children that they can do it, that you're strong, teach them the rights and wrongs in life, and inform them that they are beautiful no matter what. And so it kind of hurt my heart to hear that, but it was not, the encouragement is that the beauty that she got from it was being part of this event. And so basically the event for them is not just an event, it's actually a movement. And so we're going to have some of the ladies come on from Beauty is Me, and that's going to be really nice as well. So I love that. I love that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The chat. Well, the chat is kind of quiet right now. But hey, I love what's being said. Eat some bananas and super chat $50. Oh, somebody. That's interesting. No, I can't eat bananas, and I'm not sure. Why did I read that? I'm getting better. I'm getting better. All right, guys. So I'm actually going to come off of here. I will be back next week, Monday through Friday, from 6 p.m. And the new playlist is called In the Mix at 6. If you want to check out my previous things, I'm cooking, answering questions, uh, amazing guests like the ladies that I had. Yes, well, I had Gary Hines on yesterday, and the day before that, I had the ladies from Beauty and Me, behind Beauty and Me event came on, which is really amazing. And so there's that. And so that's the things that I do. So please come and join me again. I'm gonna try something different to cook next week, and then also too, I finally got my sister-in-law to agree to come on and show me how to make Chinese rice. So I'm really excited about that. She made it for me and it was freaking delicious. It really was, and I was like, man, it even tastes authentic. It was really good. And so I'm excited about that. In the past, I did a video and she made some sushi, which was really good. So I got a video out there called Sushi and Chicken. Please go ahead and check it out and everything else like that. So next week is going to be a different menu. I took a couple of suggestions from you guys. So if you're trying to figure out how to send your suggestions, and let me go ahead and, well, I said I was going to put the beauty in me. Let me put the email first before I forget into the chat. Oh my God, I forgot to say welcome to you guys. So anyway, in the chat, the Donna D. Walker, forgot podcast. Podcast is actually my Donna Z. Walker podcast. So that's my email. So you can, uh, you know, come on the show, suggestion of food, and um, so come on the show, suggestion of food, and what else? And if you'd like to be a guest, well, come on the show as a guest, suggestion food, and subject ideas. And today's subject or topic is, what type of movie would you prefer to watch? Action, drama, comedy, thriller. And so far, oh, we had one more person, and I guess they must have. So it kind of changed the dynamics a little bit. And I'll read the poll before I get off. Is action 40%, drama? Nobody's picking drama. That's right. I don't know. They got to come out with a real good drama, a real good drama. Although Tyler Perry production does a lot of drama, but then there's comedy in it too. So, and then there's kind of action in it. So, if you're gonna do drama, it needs to be comedy, action. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what do you guys think? You know. All right. So let me see. Uh. hmm. All right. So. Um. Let me. Oh yeah, almost forgot. See, I told you, almost forgot. Let me go. Let me go. Here we go. And we're gonna share because we care. Oh, share this. I forgot to tell you guys. Share the video. Share the video, please, 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 please. All right, this link right here is the link to me interviewing the four ladies about what you call it, about beauty is me. All right. And something else I wanted to put on here too. Let me just show something else. All right. Yeah, so let me check the poll again. Don't forget, when you guys come in, don't forget to do the poll. Hit the poll. What type of movie would you prefer to watch? Action, drama, comedy, or thriller? And also, I didn't have, well, it looks like I was trying to do something like, oh, I'm sorry, there's some people, oh no, that's past. Okay, I thought some people were saying something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, what type of movie would you prefer to watch? And the categories that I have in here is action, drama, comedy, or thriller. Horror is another one. A romance is another one. Oh yeah, romance. I love romantic movies. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love when two people, they find their way to each other and fall in love. I love it. So when Edwin Cottonwood comes on here, I'm actually going to what you call it. I'm actually going to put that poll up again because I'm so curious to know. Hey, how you doing? This is Connor Goodbird. What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you doing? I hope life is doing good for you. I hope that you're enjoying your day today. So, but I can't tell you how my day was. So today I got up and you're good? You're good? That's good. I'm glad that you're good. I hope that you had a very good day and everything. And I'm happy that it's good. My day was pretty good too. Um, my son made me some breakfast and I was like, ooh. And um, he made some breakfast. We sat down, we laughed, and we talked and had a good time. And it's always good when you can spend time with your kids. So I love that. And then I just chilled around the house. I did do one of my uh, Donna's replays. So what I did was is that I got a movie. I mean, a movie. I'm sorry, guys. I got a interview that I did from someone that I did a while back, and one of them was Duran Dumas, and I replayed that. That was fun. And I was trying to get ready for the interview that I was having this evening, but it didn't work out. Which is not a bad thing. He's doing it for a good cause. He's actually going to, for those who are coming on right now that didn't hear the reason why he's not on here, because I think you guys were expecting to see that interview. And the reason why he's not on here is because he's filming the for the nonprofit group called Paper to Film, which teaches kids from middle school to high school the ins and outs of how to produce a movie. And so he's filming for it. So and I'm probably going to have Saheed and maybe some of the cast members from there and some of the people behind the scenes come on the show so they can kind of talk about it. It's a really good program and it's right here in the Carolinas. And I'd like to see personally, I'd like to see him do this all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see this really go really far because I think it's a really good program. I don't know of any other people who are doing it. I'm sure there's somebody that's probably doing something like that or something different or something close to it. But as far as he's concerned, I think it's a really good concept. And when I say he, I'm talking about Larry Saheed Wright. He is um, I think he's the co-founder of Paper to Film. So he's the co-founder of Paper to Film, but he is also from Pitchfine Films, and he's done several films, independent films, and things like that. And I've been in three of his films, which I'm very honored about that. Um, Two of them, one was a remake, and then another one was a short. And I played a mother in it was called Sexy Assassin, and it won lots of awards and things like that. Is that I don't think it's streaming on any platform that you can see right now, but my honor was to be in it, and then also too, uh, he did Sexy Assassin and then Butter, and it was actually a remake of it, and I played the mother in that, and then of course he did a short called The Ella Baker Story, and I really love doing that. I played Betty Shabazz. That was amazing and stuff like that. So he has Pitch Rhyme Films is one of his things. Good night, love. Good night. Get some rest. I'm going to get me some rest tonight too because I was up. Whew, honey. I was up late at night on here doing the most, and I really shouldn't have been, but it sparked a new conversation for me. But get some rest. Get some rest. Enjoy your evening. Love up on your loved ones. But get some rest. So yeah, sorry guys, no interview today, but I feel kind of good about it because it's been rescheduled, so it hasn't been canceled. And next week I do have it. I have two interviews set up. I was thinking I only had one, but I have two. So please be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to be making some. Well, I'm going to still be making chicken. I don't know. This is the chicken loving house that I've ever been in my life. We're going to grow wings up in this place, but I already started a playlist of just called chicken, okay? Because there's like 101 ways that you can make chicken. And so I am going to try to get creative and make it in different ways. And the reason why we're on this big chicken thing is because a lot of the other meats doesn't work well with my family. So we're on chicken and probably be doing a couple of fish dishes as well, like salmon. I love salmon. So we got some new dishes that I'm going to be doing next week. So, and then there's some suggestions. I'm gonna try my best to do some of you guys' suggestions. But like I said before, this is not a cooking channel. I just cook on here, so it may be a hit and miss. Cause I don't know if you guys remember the taco ring. Lord, honey, it was not a ring when it finished. It was just a clump. It was so bad that I made several of them and I dropped one and it said "don't." So, but then I also make the taco dip that was sent in by one of the people that was coming on my feed, and they sent me a recipe. Well, it was a recipe. It wasn't the aunt's recipe, but it was a recipe that the aunt used to do. And I went ahead and added my little flavor to it, and it was a hit. And I've been asked to bring it to Thanksgiving. That part. So that's next week. And I almost did it. I'm almost at 1 hour, guys. I'm trying to do a full hour. Um, I got some suggestions from you guys, and one of the persons was saying, well, several of the people were like, you go on and you come off too fast. And so you need to be on there a little longer. And so days like this, where I have something scheduled and then it gets canceled, it's kind of hard to kind of keep that hour going. But I'm feeling pretty good because it is literally 6:59. I got on here a little bit after 6 though, because I was supposed to go on exactly at 6 and it didn't happen. But I'm gonna come off here pretty soon and everything. But I was if you guys have any more suggestions, let me know. And I'm excited. So anyway, oh, and don't forget. So the relationship advice guy, I don't know if I told you guys earlier. Ken Canyon, he's a let me say again who he is. He's a certified relationships and communications coach. He's coming on. I'm really excited about that. So if you guys have any questions, because I know you do, because you're always sending in matters of the heart. So if any relationship, what would you do if you caught your spouse cheating? What would you do if your spouse didn't care for your friend selection? What would you do if you're what was another one? Was it cheating? That it was a couple of other ones. So yeah, there's that. So he's gonna come on, he's gonna talk a little bit about that, and I'm very excited about it. So please join us. And it is 7 o'clock on the dot, baby. I'm gonna go eat my dinner with my family. I made some beans and some ham hocks in it, honey. Mm. Ooh. And I seasoned it with, because I gotta tell you, I seasoned it with onion, garlic, salt, oregano, some thyme, and some soy sauce. That's all I did. And then I let the ham hocks, because it's smoked ham hocks. I let the flavor of that take over. I cut up some onions, I put in it. Man, it's gonna be righteous. I can't wait to show you guys. And as far as rice or whatever, we're not doing any rice. We're doing vegetables because I'm trying to lose weight. And by the way, I lost a total of 4 pounds. I feel it. I feel it. I feel good. I feel it. Anyway, um, let's go ahead and check that poll one more time to see if anybody else voted. And one more person voted. Okay, cool. So let's see if it changed it up a little bit. Let's see if it changed it up a little bit. I can sing, just not today, y'all. Just not today. All right, let me check the poll. Let me check the poll, boy. The poll that's in the chat. Because y'all, sometimes y'all be doing the most. Okay. All right, let's check that poll. Let's see if anybody else. All right, so before I go, thank you to the people who voted on the poll. You guys, thank you. And the poll question was, what type of movie would you prefer to watch? I told you my choices, which was kind of all over the map. Only thing that I wasn't too cool with, which is drama. And you guys kind of feel the same way because 0% is for drama. 50% is for action. You know that's right. I love me a good action movie. 17% is for comedy, and 33% is for thriller. Okay, now I know. Now I know. Oh my gosh. So, shout out to the people who did the poll. I appreciate it. If you didn't have a chance, go ahead and do it real fast. Let's see if those numbers before I come off of here and with you guys. And thank you for going live with me, guys, and bearing with me because I know I promised a guest this evening and he wasn't able to, which was on good authority because he was doing something for a really good cause, and I'm all about the kids, and that's what he was doing, something for the kids. And so he couldn't make it. He is going to check his schedule and we're going to reschedule, but I do have some good interviews coming up next week, so I definitely want you to join me. So I'm going to see if anybody asks. Well, so far y'all are not answering anymore, which is cool. It's cool. All right, so I try my best to wait on here a little bit longer. But and also too, here's a question of the day. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put that. I'm gonna put it in chat. And if you guys are looking at it, do you think I should be on here a little bit longer? Because I've gotten a lot of emails, and they're like, I try to catch your show, but you're only on there for like a couple of minutes. And so what I try to do is I try to do several days, Monday through Thursday, which is really working out. 6 o'clock is perfect. But they're like, you need to be on a little bit longer. So do you guys think that I need to be on here a little bit longer? All right. So that's in the chat. Okay. So and like my mom, for instance, you know what she said to me? She says, I watch your show. She said, but sometimes I have to walk away and do stuff and then I come back. She said, but when I come back, you're already off. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then a couple of my friends, they said the same thing. And then on top of it, I got some emails from you guys too. So if everybody's saying it, must be true. So that's the question in there. I wonder if I could use it as a topic instead. So let's cut that. Oh, can I do a topic? Can you do a topic after you do the thing? I don't know. So no. Let me see. No, I guess you can't do a top. You can't do a Q&A after you. oh, I'm learning too much about this. This is ridiculous. I just don't know anymore. I learned about, oh, by the way, some great advice that I've learned. If you got a lot of stuff going on in your video, which green screen or anything else like that that makes your video like extremely heavy, and you're trying to upload it, the process will take up to, if not 24 hours. If not, it takes a little bit less. When you finish, now don't like say, yeah, this is it. Just do your own research. But what I personally found out is that when, like, after I'm doing this live and everything, that I need to put it on unlisted until it finishes the process, and then put it on public, and it helps the process out a little bit more. And that's what I read in there. So, but you guys do your research on that too. And that was my big question yesterday, because I was on live on my avatar with my bonnet on, got the rude message in the chat, and basically I was trying to figure out, like, why is my video, when I'm trying to upload it, why is it taking so long to process? And I figured maybe you guys would know, but I found out, so now I'm telling you guys. And if you know anything different, please let a sister know. You can email me, you can put it in the chat, or you not say anything. I mean, it's up to you. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all the folks that have subscribed to my channel. Please like this video. It really helps me. Leave your comments. It really helps me. Be mindful of your comments, because there are people in here that don't need to see the craziness. You know what I'm saying? And please share this video. All right, and come back next week. Hit the notification bell, because I go live all the time. I go live whenever. But if you want to know, like, a certain time that you can depend on me going live that will work for you, is definitely Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. And I have a playlist for that. It is called In the Mix at 6. So please check it out. Matter of fact, let me see if I could put that into the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I know, I'm tired. I'm saying, you're tired when you start singing everything you say. Put it in the chat. That's because I was up 1 o'clock in the morning asking questions to you guys. Where is it at? Oh, I guess I gotta go playlist. I mean, you could just click on the playlist and go to it, but I was just gonna I think if I just share this, I think this is the whole playlist. If not, oh, wait a minute. Can I do it this way? I know, I'm all over the place. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Was it loop, shuffle? Okay, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm doing the most right now. All right, it's in the chat. I don't know if it's going to show you one of them or it's going to show you all of them. It's in the chat. All right, guys. One more thing before I go, and it's the most important thing. I got to tell you at the end of all my platforms, I love you, man. I'm trying to do a dramatic leave.